So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well-timed, excellent interception. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's picked it up out wide. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And here's Owen. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I think being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass, 40, 50, 60 yards.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And it's Owen. Can he put it away? Conte.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He can run onto that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. He'll fancy himself from here. Roberto Carlos! Well, now it's a race for the ball. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Shifted upfield. Tonali. Messi. Beckenbauer. Now Tonali. Beckenbauer. Nakata. Always onto this. Messi going. Looks for the finish. Spectacular save. Thuram with the clearance.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Cleared without hesitation. And here's Batistuta. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Mbappe, and he's lost his man here. Conte, now that great chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance! There it is!
Italy really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Lobbed in behind. Maldini calmly anticipates. That's a lovely, neat pass. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Done delicately. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nakata. And the pass is intercepted. Beckenbauer. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
There's the shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a bere in modo responsabile. Chiunque si renda protagonista di comportamenti inappropriati sarà immediatamente allontanato.
Here we go again.
Italy can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Messi. Tonali gets his pass away. Thuram. Beckenbauer. Messi. Nakata. Roberto Carlos. Alexander-Arnold. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Can he get it through? And Owen! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, lovely bit of skill. He's found the way through. Messi! And the ball's come loose here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Looking tidy in possession here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach. Mbappe! Goal! all clear! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Italy can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And he was alert to it. Pass somewhat off target. Maldini cuts out the pass. Italy are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Nakata. Tchouaméni. Messi. He can run onto that. Well read, nice interception. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! Yes! And surely that settles it. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Neymar.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And they're quick to get it back. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Italy have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Nakata. And here's the chance to counter. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Nakata. Well, that looks a good ball through. Oh, good take in a good area. Now it's Neymar. Conte! And he should have made it 4.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
And that is a little undercooked. Works it forward.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Roberto Carlos. Nakata. Nakata has created one goal already. Now it's Messi. Oh, sweet feet. That's a fabulous ball. He's got the shot away! And it's in! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Cambio di giocatori.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Now it's Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Messi is wide and looking to get onto this. He's picked his way through. Tonali. Now Mbappe. Over to the left. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's clever. Nakata picks it up out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that is as far as it goes. Italy cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. He can run onto that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered.
There's a quick free kick. Owen, a real chance if he can get through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Guti. Now that's well seen too. Bastoni promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that should be the keeper's. Bastoni. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Koundé tries making a foray down the right. Inter Milan finding their passes. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Owen. Guti. Van Bouten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he cuts out the supply.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Well timed, excellent interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Mbappe. And here's Batistuta. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. He's away. Just the keeper to beat. Hits one. Goal! Inter! First blood drawn. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 3.
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change. Inter Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out. Italy really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Owen. He could be in here. They're urging him to shoot. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Thuram. And he was quick to react.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Palmer, real chance! Guti. Now Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. Tchouaméni. That looks a good ball through. Owen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
There will be a throw-in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cech catches it safely. Tonali. There's the whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Signore e signori, vi informiamo che la radiocronaca dell'incontro è trasmessa sulle frequenze della radio ufficiale del club.
And we're off again.
Italy really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And it's Thuram.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Batistuta. And Batistuta! Tchouaméni, Camavinga, Tonali does well to get it back. Always onto this. Oh, that was vital. Koundé. That's Guti. Camavinga, and it's Owen. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's away. Has a go! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
And now he has 2. Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, super find. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Palmer! Just swings wide.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Inter Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Picked up, there's the shot! It's in!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Italy get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Owen proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
De Bruyne. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, sweet feet. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Palmer. Pass is just off target.
Italy showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Brilliantly cut out. Beckenbauer. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here to level it up. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Roberto Carlos! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And Batistuta! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18.
Corner number 2 then.
Lascia il campo per il numero 6. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Inter Milan
Attenzione,
have the
una
chance to go the
sostituzione.
other way. And no, that was never going to make it. Xavi Alonso. Palmer. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Palmer, foot in. Italy are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Gets his pass away. Well read, nice interception. No unnecessary risks. Ah, he's given it away. Mbappe is decent hit! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
This man very much flavour of the month.
Ci
Pedri.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And De Ligt. Koundé.
Yeah, the opposition have to come and chase it, so it might just allow a counter-attack or two.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. And that's that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Alonso.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto.
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Yeah. And it's Modric. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. And he's picked out the run. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Iniesta. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. And he's straight offside. Beckenbauer. It's Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. And it's Van Basten. Italy, without doubt, seeing more of the ball and looking to turn it now into something meaningful. And here's Batistuta. David Villa! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Italy with the corner, they're first. And the header! Modric gets good distance on it. Beckham. The Netherlands have the chance to go the other way. And it's Owen. And now they can clear their lines. Mbappe. Can he get it through? And he cuts out the supply. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Now it's Mbappe. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And he thumps it clear. The Netherlands have reclaimed it. Roberto Carlos.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Xavi Alonso to Thuram. Xavi Alonso. And it's Thuram. Owen. And he's forced to go back. Here's Roberto Carlos. Some really good ball movement. And here's Owen. He'll try from distance. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Maradona. Owen. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Italy have got it back, and they'll have another go. And here's Batistuta. He was under real pressure there. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And the potential here for the first goal of the game. Great chance here from position A1. Beckham! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Batistuta. Oh, and he's got the shot away! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Bruno Fernandes. Pass is just off target. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Bruno Fernandes. Xavi Alonso. And it's Owen. Oh, what a shooting chance! He's scored!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Thuram. Maldini. And it's Roberto Carlos. And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Italy lead by 1-0 at half-time. It's been a good display from them so far. A stable start to the game, and they are in a goodish place. First half is behind us, and the score is currently 1-0. And we are back on the way.
Italy definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Modric. Otto charging forward down that flank. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. David Villa. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Maradona. And that has been cut short. Modric. Iniesta. Koundé. Now Costa Curta. Now it's Iniesta. And it's Modric. Well read, and the danger is averted. Beckham with the clearance. Italy are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Roberto Carlos. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. David Villa. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Maradona. It's a pretty loose pass. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes looking to penetrate opposition lines. And here's Modric. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Corner number 2 then. There's the shot! And he's managed to get rid. Beckham clears. He's shifting through the gears here. That's really well cleared.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 5, Xabi Alonso. Lascia il campo per il numero 4.
Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
That is good alertness. Mbappe. Modric. Italy perhaps contemplating their next change here. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that has not gone well. The ball has bounced loose now. And he's played it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Batistuta. He can run onto that. Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Italy clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Italy disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Modric in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's neat. And he's gone looking for safety. Well, they've got it again. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
Oh, what a mistake! And he's all shot at goal! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 9.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Beckham.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Il numero 18. Messi.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Maradona. Roberto Carlos makes the interception. Short changes him with that pass. And it's Guti. Pass somewhat off target.
Indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Maradona. Odo. Oh, they can break here. Oh, easy pickings there. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, neither side could get over the line.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Nicely weighted ball, and that could set him on his way. Maldini. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this one is fairly easy for me. It's got to be Xavi. He's been there and done it all. One of the best passers the game has ever seen, a master of his trade, and always, always a great watch.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too, no doubt the fans... And the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
And he was quick to react. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. David Villa. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, this is a great... David Villa! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. It's a good spell of possession, this. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Van Bouten gets rid without sophistication. Roberto Carlos. And it's Bale. Now it's Cruyff. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. First quarter of an hour gone. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's no flag. Can he spark a counter here? Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cruyff. Has a look and place it forward. Oh, a delicate chip through. Nicely worked. Tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Xabi Alonso attempts a clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. And it's Bale. Oh, that is a nice... It's Bale! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Beckenbauer is there to clear. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Xabi Alonso. Bale. And here's Cruyff. Now it's Bale. Bale stood his ground strongly. It's a loose ball. Xavi. 15 minutes till half-time. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Taken back almost at once. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hoisted in. Cannavaro with the clearance. Araujo is there, and he can get that clear. That's tidy. And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, important interception. Thuram. That's a sharp pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cruyff! Cruyff! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
Gol per il Barcellona.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
David Villa, and here's and Batistuta! Superb goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Iniesta. Xavi.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Well, there's the clearance. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Xabi Alonso. And it's Batistuta. David Villa. Iniesta. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Italy come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. So off we go once more. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
There's the hit! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rummenigge actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This their second corner of the game. Acrobatic effort! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Xavi really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking almost paid off in real style.
Corner number 3 coming up. Xavi. Passing nice and neat. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
To Thuram. Oh, there's a probing ball. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Xabi Alonso. And it's Batistuta. And here's Owen. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Italy. He's got a side of goal. And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Bale is in a really good position out wide. Xavi Alonso. He could be in here. Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Cannavaro. Vieira. Rummenigge. He's through, it's 1-on-1. Now the finish! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Numero 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Italy have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. That's going to go a long way. And they've got a throw. Maldini. Nedved hurtling down that right flank. And they're not going to make any further progress now. David Villa. Maldini calmly anticipates. And here's Hullet. And it's Messi.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Great chance! No mistake! It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. Italy showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Messi. Nedved. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Mbappe! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 24.
Italy are making a change now.
Owen. Numero 9. Villa. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 6, il numero 18.
Nedved.
Messi.
And he's whipped header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, should have put that away. Some really good ball movement. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball, and he's in here. Beckenbauer gets it away. And it's Neymar. Oh, well played. And that has been knocked clear. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Messi! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He's found a way through. Araujo gets across and deals with it. A searching ball that into space. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Rui Costa. Neymar. Chance here to counter. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Roberto Carlos. That's played into space. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Owen. Italy have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That's a decent clearance. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Now it's Xabi Alonso. Ronaldinho can get it clear. Owen, and Owen! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. He could be in here. And that's an errant pass. That's really well cleared. Now it's Romario. And it's Owen. Italy leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Pass somewhat off target. Ronaldinho. Thuram goes steaming forward. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. And it's Roberto Carlos. Owen. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. He's through here. Great ball, and he's in here. Van Basten clears. Well timed, excellent interception. And he welcomes it in. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Roberto Carlos going full steam ahead down the left flank. Oh, played through for the wide man. Ronaldinho. Italy are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Ronaldinho. He's had a shot! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Ronaldinho gets it away. Alonso. David Villa. Cleared without hesitation. Half an hour played now. Pinches it off him. Batistuta. Batistuta. Now this could be a chance. Xavi Alonso. Messi. Nice control. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Madrid with another corner. Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Corner number 3 coming up. Messi with the short one. Madrid given another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. Messi plays it short. And here's Messi. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run. And again! Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Italy are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Batistuta. And Batistuta! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
That is just the top drawer finish. He was always in control and couldn't have placed it any better.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails.
Messi! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Now it's Owen. And that could set him on his way. Thuram. David Villa is sharing after that one. And that has been cut short. And there's green grass ahead of him. Xabi Alonso. Now it's Xabi Alonso. There's the shot! He's scored! Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the finish looked a guarantee once he was found all alone, and it's criminal defending.
And there is the half-time whistle. Italy come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. And we're off again. And it's Batistuta. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Thuram, that's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And that's going to be a booking. And they're back on the ball again. Beckham. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Closing it. And Romario! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Can he get it through? Ronaldinho is wide and looking to get onto this. Thuram. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
David Villa stood up well to him there. And it's Messi. Belletti. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, Red, nice interception. Thuram. More and more pressure on the ball here. That's a shade optimistic. Cleared without complication. Thuram. Some good work on the right flank here. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Owen. That's a nicely measured pass. Batistuta finds himself offside.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 5.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's Belletti. Batistuta! Batistuta!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rui Costa. Schneider. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. It's a mighty effort! Really well taken goal. Back where they want to be. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Madrid go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Belletti. Batistuta might just make this. Ronaldinho. That's a fabulous ball. Deftly away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Batistuta. He's in a... Can he finish? They just took too long getting forward.
Oh, Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero
So,
24.
third corner of the game.
Viene sostituito con il numero 18.
Defending of the desperate variety. Referee's given a throw. He intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Schneider is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Italy need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And the shot! Good effort first time.
Schneider cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Rui Costa.
Il quarto uomo indica 4
4
minuti di
added
recupero.
minutes on the board. Roberto Carlos. He's been picked out. Oh no, what has happened here? Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Belletti. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's had it taken off him. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Italy pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. Araujo did well to stay calm there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And he's intervened well there. Mosquera promptly onto that, and that is that. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on defenders. He's really the perfect package.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And he's certainly onside here. And that has left him in a heap. And it's Guti. Mosquera.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, no joy this time. It's gone out for a throw-in. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Gallagher.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Well, there's the clearance. Well, they've got it again. That could spell trouble. Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alonso, good, strong midfield running here. Rudiger did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And the counter is on. De Paul. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's no flag. Turns and goes back. Oh, chance for the header! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Mbappe. Always onto this. And that has been clubbed away and claimed it back swiftly. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Well timed, excellent interception.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
No, again there's no way through. Owen! Oh, he's burst and Owen! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Owen really ought to have made that count. He made all the right moves.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Heads it! Yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Rodrigo. Alvarez. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Xavi Alonso. David Villa. Now it's Owen. And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So your views on the first half?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que cualquier persona que presente evidentes signos de embriaguez podrá ser expulsada del estadio.
Barcelona get the second half going. Mbappe. Oh, that's well done, really robust. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, great play! Koundé, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. The ball has bounced loose now, and it's Guti. And here's Mbappe. Gallagher. De Paul. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but...
Alvarez! Araujo getting this one clear. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He could be in here. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Koundé. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And here's Mbappe. De Paul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Koundé. De Paul. Driving through the middle.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mosquera kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Barcelona have a free kick. Now it's Mbappe. Great ball, a decent hit! And it's come back out to him. Oh, that's a waste.
Mbappe simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Villa, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 5, Xabi Alonso. Serán
Bellingham.
sustituidos por
De
el
Paul.
dorsal 22, el dorsal
It's Camavinga.
16, el dorsal 8. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Owen. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. David Villa. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Owen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his...
Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Barcelona were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And smartly reclaimed. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
De Paul. He's looking to set free a runner. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And here's Mbappe. He's through here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pau Kubasi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
We have got
10
changes here from both
será
sides, in fact.
reemplazado por el dorsal 11.
Short changes him with that pass. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That has been cut short. And it's skewed away.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
David Villa.
Habrá un minuto de
Done
descuento.
delicately. Well read, nice interception. Araujo. Pedri. David Villa! They want to be quick to recover this.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Pedri. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 3 será sustituido por el dorsal
Into extra
23.
time we go.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Owen. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Pablo Barrios. He could be in here. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Pedri. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Owen. That's a shade optimistic. Camavinga. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Camavinga. Gavi. Oh, perfectly measured that. What a throw in. David Villa! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's a sharp little ball here. And a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Not a defender in sight. And that's it for the first half of extra time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 4 será reemplazado por el dorsal 14.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it. And now for the final. Great chance! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye. Camavinga! And that would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, good-looking ball. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. Gavi. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Gavi. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Llorente. Gallagher. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Now it's Owen. And the shot! It's in! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And yes, it's him again. 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He's done very well to get to that.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Barcelona can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Un resumen con las mejores jugadas del primer tiempo.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Alonso. And here's Owen. And here's Mbappe. Pau Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. And it's Xabi Alonso. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his...
Has a go! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gallagher. Can he get it through? Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, that was vital. Always onto this.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bellingham. No, that's been intercepted. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe! Gallagher. Now it's Mbappe.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way through. Has a shot! Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And the chances keep on coming, they're awarded another corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but, of course, the returns can be terrific. Oh, easy pickings there. And the pass is intercepted. Gallagher. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And the ball is out of play. And Owen! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And he's there to clear it. And he's only too happy to take that back. Gallagher did well to... Decent hit! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. And somehow he has kept that out. And now a sudden chance to counter.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And he was quick to react. Now the ball's gone astray. Owen! Oh, that's fabulous! There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose, and the keeper couldn't hold it. And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, he'll be a little vexed with himself, having done well to get there first.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Camavinga. 5 minutes till the break.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Opts to play it back. Kubasi. Now that looks a decent ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for options, for movement. Real chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Un minuto de descuento.
And we hit half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Barcelona can be pretty happy with their production line, but they still need some lubrication in one or two places to create a flow.
Barcelona head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward. Shot a goal! Gallagher. Now it's Mbappe. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Yamal.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
David Villa. David Villa! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. Can he latch on to this? And he was alert to it. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Gallagher. Mbappe. Well read, nice interception. Guti. David Villa. Oh, that looks a cracking ball.
La asistencia a este partido
Gallagher.
asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
That has been cut short. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Owen. Rudiger has given away a free kick. Now that's well seen too.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And it's Owen. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Can he finish? It's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in
El
fact.
dorsal 10.
So we have our breakthrough.
Xavi
Look,
Alonso.
experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into it.
There's the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Barcelona showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pablo Barrios. Challenged just a bit on the firm side.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Griezmann. Back into the middle. Well timed, excellent interception. Fermin. Alvarez. And here's Griezmann. Now, what about a counter-attack? Alvarez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rodrigo. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Witsel. And here's Owen.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Camavinga. He's in plenty of space here.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's gone for goal! Great effort, but no way through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful... So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pedri engages and forces him off the ball. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be... Looks for the finish! And that is high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Now it's Lewandowski, pinches it off him. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And he has kept it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
De Jong shifted it to the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Rafinha! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
David Villa. First quarter of an hour gone. And he's lost his man here. He's come in hard. Pau Kubasi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Rafinha. Casado. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. David Villa. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Yamal. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And it's Xabi Alonso. Steaming on goalwards. Chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Rafinha. And he's managed to get free. Rafinha! In he goes again. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That'll be a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
De Jong. It's Pedri. Oh, nicely intercepted. Martinez. Xavi Alonso. Owen. De Jong. It's a really well-measured ball. That is good strength. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's got away. Rafinha! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
And it's Lewandowski. Kubasi.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
David Villa. Yamal looks to get on the end of this.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Xavi Alonso. Guti. Mbappe. Tries a shot! There's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very...
And it's Owen. Has a go! Goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Barcelona have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. Here we go again then. Kubasi. Xavi Alonso. And here's Mbappe. Good read, needed to be. And here's Mbappe. Now that is a hefty challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Mbappe. Owen. Can he put it away? Sticks it away. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's nice. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. It's their second corner of the game. Gets his head to it! Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Roberto Carlos. That's very neat. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Just about up to the hour now. Mbappe, Guti, Rafinha. That's a throw. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Araujo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He is through here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pedri charging forward, the ball at his feet. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. Interesting ball.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Xabi Alonso. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Lewandowski. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Owen. Mbappe, and the shot! And more, and more, and more! And they are cruising away.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And he was quick to react. Koundé and Kubasi. Now Casado. Araujo. De Jong. Camavinga producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That is a great pick out. Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Barcelona making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Referee has just said play on. Mbappe, delicate ball, and it needs to be. No, that's been intercepted. Some good work on the right flank here. Mbappe is flagged offside. And he'll shoot here. Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish of true class! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to cap.
And now the hit! And he's missed it. Llorente attempts a clearance. He is just caressing the ball. Rafinha! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. And that will be the final act. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
An exchange of stares and we're ready to go. And he's found the net.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
David Villa is the next man in the spotlight. Big character, big moment, big save. This to put them 2 up. And that doubles their lead. Italy can't afford to miss another one. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Bruno Fernandes will take the 3rd penalty.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. It's saved and it's over. Italy were a team not short of...
Hello everybody and welcome to today's match.
So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. So this one to set the tone. Back off the post.
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Mbappe next in line, and here he is. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
This then to level matters.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Messi is a picture of calm despite the moment. Big character, big moment, big save. The 3rd man in the queue. Coolly into the bottom corner.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Batistuta is 3rd in line.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Tonali is fourth up. And he's fired it in. 3-3. David Villa is the last of 5 scheduled takers. Oh, Cooley does it.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
The margin of error is 0. Yes, that's how you do it.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he guessed wrong.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Pedri is able to finish it here. And no, the pressure just too much.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Cole is next on this now extended list.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
He must, but can he? Dispatched! There will be more of this.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Stuck away with immaculate poise.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Oh, it's been saved! And that's it! Well, here is a defeat that may hit them... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. That is good alertness. Thinks one through. That's good vision. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Guti has got himself a free kick. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's intervened well there. Guti. Alessandro Costacurta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Firmino. No, he refuses to take the bait. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's a nice ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Alonso!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Beckham. And here's Batistuta. So it is still 0-0. Alonso. Kante wins the duel this time. Perez.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Cancelo. Now it's Guti. Beckham. Can he spark a counter here? Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He is just caressing the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Batistuta!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And here's Batistuta. That is very well defended.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he cuts out the supply. Van Bouten. Owen. And here's Batistuta. Perez.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Shot at goal! Perez! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's looking to catch him up. Oh, easy pickings there. Beckham. Owen. David Villa. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckenbauer. Xavi Alonso. Italy finding their passes. And that's a good ball. Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Batistuta deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Flings in across. Decent hit! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Gol per l'Italia.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too.
And we hit half-time. Italy head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Signore e signori, preparate I biglietti. È ora di annunciare I vincitori dell'estrazione di oggi.
So we're into the second 45. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, he's done very well to take that. And Owen! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And they've switched it over to the other side. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, perfectly measured that. David, and the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Firmino. Now it's Guti. Face to face with the keeper. Baresi cuts out the pass. Guti. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. And it's Cancelo. Now the finish! Sticks it away! And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
David Villa.
29.830 spettatori.
Nice interception, well timed. And he's quick to get it clear again. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And that has been knocked clear. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Oh, what a climb! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Good ball over the top. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. João Cancelo. Van Bauten. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Pires. Driving through the middle. Heads it! Owen is onto it in a flash. And he's picked out the run. He has found the way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Beckham. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Italy really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made.
Hits one! And yes, it's there! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Al 79esimo minuto.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Danger averted for now. Italy have it back and can go again. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Fernando Torres, and he's made sure that's not getting through. That's going to go a long way. He's got space, and the finish! And he's gone looking for safety. Just 5 minutes remaining now. No way through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Wan-Bissaka. Rui Costa. Gets his pass away. Can he latch on to this? And the flag has stayed
Il
down.
quarto uomo indica 4 minuti
Fernando
di recupero.
Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that has been clubbed away. Pass somewhat off target. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And they're quick to get it back. And that has left him in a heap. Short changes him with that pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things go...